Look who's back. Back again. Joe's back. Tell a friend. Hey, Joe.
Hi.
Welcome
I'm
back. There you are.
Yeah, it was fun.
Hey, you have a nice East Coast tan on you, too. How about that? I didn't know that was possible.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Traveling is interesting. Let me tell you.
What do you mean about that? What do you mean by that?
Oh, I don't know. Because I don't see anybody ever. Because I'm in my apartment.
And suddenly you
I
see everyone.
Like you, I see you and Eve every now and then. I see my wife and my neighbors. So I don't get out and see or interact with people a lot. And man, when people travel, they just like turn their brains off. They just like don't want to follow instructions or do anything or just be nice people. It's very strange. Very strange.
Did you run into a bunch of buttholes? Is that what happened?
Oh yeah, every time I travel now. Every time I travel, there's
maybe you're just looking
awful
for
people
them.
being awful. Linda and I are very conscientious. We try to be unobtrusive to most people. We're because traveling, we get it. Traveling's tough. It's stressful. So we're trying to be as stress-free as possible. And we try to bring that. But other people are just pushing their way to the front, always trying to, get over on somebody for some reason, 2 spaces ahead is going to make all that much of a difference. So,
Okay.
The traveling issue has been a little bit difficult. It's a little frustrating. I just try to, it's good practice for me being patient. And, I am not patient, so I need the practice.
Well, aside from bad travel, did you get it to do everything that you wanted to on the East Coast that you lined up?
I got to do most of that. I came down with a cold.
Oh, man.
First day.
Was that a lot of hotel time then? Is that what happened?
No. Well, we stayed with Andrew and April, brother-in-law.
Oh, no, you're
and
sick with
sister-in-law.
other people. Oh, yeah, that's a little alarming. It sucks to be sick and you're staying at someone else's house.
Oh, well, I think I caught it, but I didn't get symptoms until I got on the train to go to New York from DC.
Okay.
So anyway, but we stayed there. They got a new puppy. Oh my God, they got this golden doodle, Bailey. She is like the sweetest little puppy, and she was that was fun. When you're a pet owner and you go on vacation, you miss playing with pets, and so having Bailey there was fun. We were going to do a bunch of stuff. We did do our run around the National Mall. Man, that was so much fun. I got a video to send you for that. Oh, Linda made reels. I should just send you that.
Cool.
So we ran around the National Mall.
The National Mall. Did you stop into the Claire's while you were at the National Mall or the JCPenney?
No.
Macy's?
No, none of that.
Okay.
There's nothing like that at the National Mall because it's not a mall like that, Barry.
Oh.
It's not a mall like that.
Is this where the big old thing is, the monument?
The reflecting pool. Yeah, we ran toward the Lincoln Memorial across the reflecting pool. It was really nice.
Did you yell,
and then we
Jenny
swung around
Forrest
through the Tidal Basin and the Jefferson Memorial.
Did you yell, Jenny? Did she yell?
No,
Forrest?
I didn't do the Forrest Gump thing. No, I didn't.
Aw.
But outside of that, I don't think we did that much. We tried to go to Theodore Roosevelt Island, but they were having a very, very large motorcycle rally because it was Memorial Day weekend. I had forgotten.
I see. Well, here we are, man. Welcome back. Are you still doing jet lag there in your brain hole, Joe? Being back from vacation?
No, you know what? You know what gets rid of jet lag really, really quickly?
What?
Running.
Well, that's your answer
it works.
to everything.
It totally works. Oh, you know the other thing that works? It's
What?
the funniest thing. You know that scene at the beginning of Die Hard where he's on the plane and the guy on the plane tells him to take off his shoes and to grab the carpet with his toes?
Mm-hmm.
And then that's why Bruce Willis doesn't have shoes on during Die Hard, and then he has to run across the glass and all that stuff. That works. That absolutely works. It's crazy.
So you've been
crazy.
balling
So
up
you
your
just-
feet this whole time?
Yeah. You take off when you get to your hotel or wherever. If you have carpet, take off your shoes and then just ball up your feet on the carpet for a while.
And that works.
It totally
for you,
works.
huh?
I don't know why.
Wild. All right, Joe, tell us about New York City. Get a rope. Did you have fun?
Is that the old El Paso commercial?
Yeah. Uh-huh. You remember those?
New York City.
Wait a minute, Sarge, this salsa was made in New York City. New York City. And the guy goes,
Oh man,
"Get a rope."
those are great commercials.
Yeah.
They actually, because they really, really work. They were very, impressionable.
You remembered the brand.
So.
What was it, El Paso?
El Paso.
Does that
man.
still exist?
Yeah, it does. I still buy El Paso salsa. It's good stuff. New York City. The first thing was I got to take a train. I got to ride a train. It was so fun, man. I love riding trains. I never get to do that.
Was it complicated?
So we took the train from Northern Virginia all the way into Penn Station in New York. Got off at the Moynihan Train Hall down there in New York City. So that's literally it's Penn Station is right below Madison Square Garden. If you didn't know,
okay.
So that's fantastic. So we got off, walked over to our hotel. It was about 10 blocks away. Not too bad of a walk. But yeah, New York's awesome. Still awesome. Still love it. Still love everything about it. It was crowded. There were lots of people. It's the only place in the entire world where I don't care about crowds. It's so bizarre. I get into New York City and I just feel at home among a million people.
Yeah,
crazy.
Would it be like that if there was no one on the streets, I wonder? Would you feel out of place if New York City didn't have people?
Yeah, New York isn't New York without all the people. So even like the tourists, you get like the hustlers, you get like the con men, you get your drug dealers, you get all the business people, you just get like the randos, the people living there, man. It all makes New York. That's the greatest thing. So yeah, we were staying over. I had never stayed over in the Times Square area. So yeah, we stayed at a Marriott over there at a Town Place Suites, I think it was. Yeah. It was different. It was interesting because, like I said, I'd never stayed over at the Times Square area. So there was a lot of humanity there, for sure.
Did you get to run in Central Park like you wanted to?
Oh, yeah, I did. Let me see. First night, we walked through Bryant Park. Oh, Bryant Park. I love Bryant Park. When we walked through, I think it was a Wednesday, and it was around 7 o'clock. They were setting up in Bryant Park for yoga with literally thousands of people. Like everyone was just congregating on Bryant Park and they were all setting up their yoga mats. There was a big stage on one side and then like the yoga instructors were getting ready. Literally thousands of people doing yoga all at once in Bryant Park. It was fantastic. Then we went to the library. We went and saw the they have like a big like kind of ceiling mural in the public library there, which is spectacular. So we went and saw that. And then I went to one of my favorite restaurants in the entire world, Momo-san by Morimoto. And I got myself some sake and I got myself some noodles and some ramen and some appetizers. Oh, man. It was a good time. So, yeah, I did that. And then I got sick. Didn't run on Thursday like I thought. But Friday, yeah, we did 5 miles in Central Park, man. Ran around the entire Jackie O reservoir. And it was a lovely day. It was like mid 80s.
That's very nice. Did you get to do everything that you wanted to?
Most everything that we wanted to, yes. The highlight, though, is last minute. We got tickets to go see Billy Joel at Madison Square Garden.
Oh, yeah. I remember you texting me. I said, you better go to that because I think I heard that he was going to stop doing that soon.
He brought the house down.
Did you have a good
seat? He's 74 years old and sounds spectacular. So if you have a chance to go, it's probably only going to happen like maybe one more year.
And you got a good seat in it? You didn't have to get a projected view, obstructed view?
No. We were pretty high up. We were in the 200s. We had a clear view of the stage, but they did have the big video monitor and there were like tiny monitors all over the place. So what we were able to sing along, we were able to get up and dance. Like I said, he sounded spectacular. It was a great show. He played all the hits. So I recommend it. Do it.
All right. Well, it sounds like you had fun then.
Lots of fun.
Okay, Joe. So you're back from New York City and vicinity. You took a train from D.C. to New York. You saw all the things. You saw all the people. You were actually content with the fact that there were multiple amounts of people breathing on you at once. And so before you left, I asked you to try and find something that is just so New York to someone from Los Angeles, like the most New York-y thing, the most East Coast-ish situation that someone from the left coast, from the West Coast will go, boy, that's an East Coast thing. Did you uncover anything there?
Like an actual East Coast thing. I don't know. We didn't do the subways. We did some cabs.
I mean, you did a lot of food, so I'm going to consider that that's probably where you found it.
Thing. Oh, well, yeah, like you go to like the pizza joints where it's just like they throw the entire wall up, throw some chairs out, and then, they just throw pizza slices at you when you buy them. We did that. Oh, here's something. This is pretty quick, because there's, we have walkability in Los Angeles in some neighborhoods, but like New York, you just walk everywhere and it's all brownstones, right? So all the brownstones have like the stoop. We don't have like stoops in Los Angeles, where people just like sit out on the few steps that lead up to the front door.
Yeah. Okay.
Kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we saw the drug dealers out there. That was pretty quintessential
now, how
New
did
York.
You know
and you can totally
were...
tell because it's always 4 dudes. 2 dudes are sitting on the stoop. 2 dudes are standing up in front of them, and they never move. They just switch positions. So when you walk past a group of 4 guys and they're sitting on the stoop, you're like, huh, all right. Maybe they're not drug dealers. But when you come back 3 or 4 hours later and it's the same 4 dudes in the same exact spot, you're like, yeah, those are absolutely drug dealers.
Okay.
So yeah, we saw that. So that was pretty fun. Let's see. Yeah, you see the best and worst of humanity in the big cities. So we saw a bunch of people down and out, but we also saw a bunch of people helping the people down and out. So that was nice. You get the crazies, you get the hipsters, you get all types.
Did you get all that?
You see the vast realm of humanity in New York City.
Funny. But so you're going to go back then, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, man, I love New York City. We didn't see Pizza Rat. Oh, and we didn't see Flaco the Owl. Linda was very disappointed. She really wanted to see Flaco the Owl.
Now you got to go back then.
Now we have to go back. Oh, the one thing that we didn't do because I was a little sick. We didn't do our run in Riverside Park. So that's like the one thing. We haven't done like the Upper West Side yet, so we got to do that. So.
Okay. All right. But pretty much a good
definitely
time.
Going back.
Right.
Definitely going back.
All right.
Anything I want to say about what? Oh.
Anything you want to talk about here, Joe, on the radio since we're on it?
Let me see. New York, bagels.
Well, we already covered all that. Seems like you got
we did.
all that
we covered all that
system.
still? Oh, okay. Sure. Hot dogs.
How about coming back?
I did get a hot dog in Central Park.
How about coming back to like wall-to-wall, sad, gloomy weather? Like, how about that?
But I escaped the wildfire smoke from New York City.
That's
really bad today.
Dude.
We were just
talking,
it was last week or something.
We were just talking to that drummer guy that's in Jersey, and before you connected, Joe, I was talking to him all about it.
Not in Jersey. He's in Long Island.
Oh,
There's a difference.
What's the difference? A lot, I guess?
Lots of difference.
Okay,
yeah,
well,
you don't tell a New Yorker that they're in New Jersey.
Sorry.
They really dislike that.
My apologies. But, on Twitter it trended last week that like Code Red or something.
Oh yeah,
coming.
yeah. But here's the thing: like when we were out there, like they were giving us like, hey, there's smoke and stuff. I didn't notice it literally at all, because when we had the smoke here in Los Angeles, it was like Armageddon. There was like the sky was just completely engulfed and enveloped by this red, gray, orange, gross smoke. I didn't get that in New York.
I think you
maybe
just
they're
got
getting
out
that now, but not when we were.
Yeah, I think you got out too early enough so that it didn't come down.
But yeah, the June gloom sucks.
Yeah,
really sucks. Like I'm back here and I'm like, now I have seasonal affective disorder. I have SAD.
Yeah. Do you think
because it's June?
Do you think June gloom brings out the worst in people, or does it bring out uncover all of the bad things that people have to, because you've seen on the TV they're clearing out all these homeless encampments on June gloom and saying, oh, put you in public housing for a while temporarily, And it's like all of these things start happening. You hear about the Ron DeSantis stuff going on and all that, and it's just intensifying. And with the June gloom, it's almost like there's no bright light. Do you feel that way, or is it just me?
Why you got to bring me down? I just came back from vacation. Why you got to bring all this bad mojo up, man?
I think you brought it home with you.
Can't I enjoy my vacation memories for at least a day before you start bringing up all the bad in the world?
Well, I'm just trying to catch you up, Joe, because usually you're the one to bring it up. I just think you might have brought it
up. No, I refuse. Do not catch me up. I do not want to be caught up. I want to live in blissful ignorance.
I like it. Okay, I agree. I'll do it. All right. Well, that's it for today. Pretty much.
Already?
Yeah. That's
I just got here. I literally just got back.
I know, man. Are you bored yet? I mean, are you ready to go on vacation again?
No, I actually have to start looking for work. Does anyone out there want to hire me? Ooh, let's ask that. Hey, I'm available for work. Please hire me. Please, so I can go on vacation.
Bulletin. Joe needs a job. But I just
need a job so I can make enough money to go back to New York City and eat more pizza and noodles and ramen and bagels. And oh man, they have such good food.
But do
you know what they don't have? You know what's not good in New York, though?
Tell me.
Donuts.
Really? Did you try the right kind of donuts? Yeah,
oh man, LA has New York beat on the donut game for sure. Hands down. I could not find good donuts there. I was jonesing for a donut, and I couldn't find a good donut in the entire East Coast.
What is the situation? What is the problem?
It's all Dunkin'. There are no mom and top donut stores. I couldn't find a single one. I probably wasn't looking hard enough, but I couldn't find a single one.
Conglomeration gotcha.
I know, and I don't like Dunkin'. I mean, Dunkin' has decent coffee, but I don't like their donuts.
Well, it's because nobody...
You know who has good donuts? Let me tell you who has good donuts. You know who has good donuts, Barry? K down the street from my house. K's Donut Emporium on Ventura and Beverly Glen. Go right now. Get yourself a dozen high quality donuts. Oh, and they have cronuts too. Some of the best cronuts in town, by the way. So go. K's Donuts. It beats all other donuts. I'm telling you. Great donuts. I like Voodoo Donuts too. Don't get me wrong. Voodoo Donuts is good. I went to the original in Portland.
Same.
Good stuff. But you can't get Voodoo Donuts all the time because who wants to pay $5 per donut all the time? They're good donuts. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. They're worth the $5, but you can't do it all the time. Yeah. Sometimes you just need the mom and pop place down the street. So come on, New York City. We got you beat by far. Donuts and burgers. That's where LA comes out on top in the food category over New York.
All right. Well.
Oh, and tacos.
Okay, so then let's go.
Oh, and sushi.
Okay, you got to pick one, man.
Never mind, I'm going to stop.
Now, I'm just going to stick to a donut. Let's go get a donut. What do you say?
Donuts. What kind of donut are you going to get?
Glazed round.
Oh, just a plain glazed, huh?
Can't go wrong with that one. Maybe a jelly-filled donut.
Oh, I do like a jelly. Jellies are good, man. But I'm just going to get I'm going to get a cruller and a coffee, and I'm going to call it a day.
So,
thanks for Monday, Barry.
And I'm going to go and ruin my day by having a big old bucket of sugar. That's what's happening.